Opening 1 minute. If you've ever heard of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or cryptocurrencies in general, you've probably come across the word blockchain. But what exactly is blockchain, why is it so important, and how is it shaping the future of finance, business, and even everyday life? Today, we'll take a closer look at Crypto Blockchain Essentials, a guide to understanding the fundamentals of blockchain technology, the role of cryptocurrencies, real-world applications, and the opportunities and challenges ahead. By the end of this video, you'll see why experts believe blockchain could be as revolutionary as the internet itself. Definition and origins. 1 minute 30s. At its core, blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger. Imagine a book of records that does not exist in one place, but is shared and synchronized across thousands of computers around the globe. Every time a new transaction is made, it is added to this book in a way that is transparent, verifiable, and nearly impossible to alter. The concept was first introduced in 2009 with the launch of Bitcoin by the mysterious figure known as Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin's main goal was to create a form of money that didn't rely on governments or banks. And to achieve that, blockchain was invented as the underlying technology that made trustless, peer-to-peer digital money possible. How blockchain works. 2 minutes. So how does blockchain actually work? When someone makes a transaction, for example, sending Bitcoin to another person, the details are grouped into what we call a block. This block is broadcast to a network of computers, also known as nodes. These nodes verify the transaction using complex algorithms, ensuring that the sender actually has the funds they claim. Once validated, the block is linked to the previous block, creating a continuous chain of records, the blockchain. This chain is public, permanent, and cannot be changed without the agreement of the entire network. This system solves a big problem in digital money, the issue of double spending. In traditional finance, a bank prevents you from spending the same dollar twice. In blockchain, the network itself enforces this rule, without the need for a central authority. Examples in cryptocurrencies. 2 minutes. The most famous example is, of course, Bitcoin, the pioneer cryptocurrency. It introduced the idea of a scarce digital asset, limited to 21 million coins, and independent of governments. Over time, it became known as digital gold, a store of value that some investors used to protect themselves from inflation or economic uncertainty. But blockchain didn't stop there. In 2015, Ethereum was launched, bringing with it the concept of smart contracts. Unlike Bitcoin, which focuses only on payments, Ethereum allows developers to build decentralized applications, also called DApps, that run on the blockchain. Smart contracts are pieces of code that execute automatically when conditions are met, for example, transferring funds once a shipment arrives, without needing lawyers, notaries, or middlemen. This innovation has led to entire new industries, such as decentralized finance, DeFi, where people can lend, borrow, or earn interest on digital assets without using a bank. Real-world applications. 2 minutes 30s, but cryptocurrencies are just one part of the story. Blockchain is being applied in many industries. Supply chains. Walmart and IBM, for example, use blockchain to trace food products from farm to store shelves, ensuring safety and quality. Healthcare. Some hospitals are experimenting with blockchain-based patient records, giving patients more control and privacy over their health data. Banking and finance. Institutions like JP Morgan and Santander are testing blockchain to make cross-border payments faster and more efficient. Voting systems. Countries such as Estonia are researching blockchain for secure digital voting, making elections more transparent and tamper-proof. Digital art and NFTs. The explosion of non-fungible tokens has allowed artists to sell unique digital works with proof of ownership recorded directly on the blockchain. Each of these examples shows that blockchain is not just about money. It's about trust, transparency, and efficiency in all kinds of systems. Benefits and opportunities. 1 minute. The benefits of blockchain are clear. It offers high security, because once data is recorded, it's extremely hard to change. It reduces costs by eliminating intermediaries. It improves transparency, since all transactions are visible on the public ledger. And it increases efficiency, enabling processes that once took days to be completed in minutes or even seconds. Challenges and criticisms. 1 minute, but blockchain also faces challenges. Some blockchains, like Bitcoin, consume large amounts of energy for mining, raising environmental concerns. Scalability is another issue. Many networks can only process a limited number of transactions per second compared to systems like Visa. And of course, regulation remains unclear. Different countries have different rules about cryptocurrencies and blockchain, creating uncertainty for businesses and investors. Despite these issues, ongoing innovation is bringing solutions, like more eco-friendly consensus mechanisms such as proof of stake. The future 1 minute 30s. So where is blockchain headed? Experts predict it will become a foundational technology, much like the internet. In finance, it could replace outdated systems and make global payments seamless. In business, it could streamline contracts, logistics, and identity verification. And in society, it could empower individuals with more control over their data and assets. Just as the internet transformed communication and information, blockchain has the potential to transform trust and value exchange. Conclusion 30s. To sum up, blockchain is much more than a buzzword or a passing trend. It's a technology that is already shaping industries and will continue to grow in importance over the next decade. This is Crypto Blockchain Essentials. Understanding the foundations today, so you can seize the opportunities of tomorrow. And remember, the future is being built right now, block by block, transaction by transaction.